Hey, what's going on, Bad Example Virgin Gang? Hope you're doing pretty good. Alas, poor York, we now live in a world where apparently this Lapras Funko Pop, this at Pokemon Center, it's only at there, and you're not really that cool. Pokemon fans will kind of throw shade at this little guy right here, but Labubu's are catching on, so let that make sense. That's pretty funny. I think that's funny. Pokemon fans are latching. It's surely not about money. Surely not about like the craze or views or any of that type of stuff. Surely they're just actual fans of it, right? I'm sure they'll be all talking about that in a couple months or a couple weeks even, right? I'm sure it'll be all the rage. Anyway, want to talk about something that kind of disgusts me a little bit. Pokemon card thieves, they're not going away. It's still around. Pokemon cards, even though the decline is happening, the dip is starting. The little cracks in the actual wall are starting to show where people are losing faith in the actual money-making potential of Pokemon cards. We still got thieves here, people that will try to take cards and are successful sometimes. But this instance of one, this one particularly pisses me off because of what it involves. Like, you want to be a degen, you want to actually steal Pokemon cards and ruin your own life, ruin your own reputation, that's fine. Don't involve kids. Don't have kids around doing this stuff. Don't teach bad examples to people as well. We got a video of that happening. This is going to be from Pokedross. Thank you for the video. Thank you for filming the scum. I'll have the channel linked in the description below. And let's watch this. I hate seeing shit like this. And I'm sorry, but I want to show you guys as well. So hopefully we can set a good example out there for the youth. Check this out. Doesn't it just make your blood boil? Doesn't it just make you just filled with rage to watch this kind of stuff happen? It really does for me, because there's 100 different things this guy could be doing to set a good example for people. There's so many different ways that people in this community can actually do relatively good things. I know it's come from me. I know I'm the community asshole. I know I'm the community piece of shit. I understand that, but even I have a heart. Even I look at this stuff and I'm like, man, the youth does not need to be being exposed. So the first one, you can make the argument that maybe the kid didn't see the motherfucker actually sliding the card up their phone. If you look right here, person takes it out of the actual binder. They just kind of sit around for a little bit. They're doing the pretend phone thing, and then they slide it up on top of the phone, and they slide in their back pocket. Whatever card it was, it's gone. It's in their pocket. Voila. But the second one, it definitely seems like the kid actually noticed what was going on. Definitely seemed like they looked up like, what are you doing? Like, what the fuck? We have to pay for that. That's not how we do stuff. Cards like that, we can't just take that stuff. We gotta do like this piece of shit right here. Just taking cards, setting a bag. It's one thing to steal, and I don't wish people getting stolen stuff from them either way. Like, people I like, people I don't like, I would go to bat for anybody if someone got their stuff stolen. No one deserves to have their property taken, and anybody that does that is just a scummy piece of shit taken from other people like that, especially over Pokemon cards, something that's trivial and meaningless in the grand scheme of things. But just this little piece right here, this little extra flavor of doing that, well, in front of the kids, potentially setting a very bad example. There's so many things you could be doing. There's so many values you could instill to the youth, right? You could actually, respect people, respect people's property, respect people's time, stand up for your beliefs, stand up for how you feel about stuff, treat people's property. If you don't want stuff stolen from you, don't steal from other people. There's ways to handle stuff. There's ways to talk. There's times to be the assertive, and there's times to actually sit back and listen. But no, we're going to go the Oliver Twist route. We're going to enroll them into the school of pickpocketing. We're going to get their thievery skill all the way up to 100 off this stuff, because we're going to, I swear he noticed. I swear he noticed it on that second one. He looked up at it, and it's just such a crappy example to see. You hate seeing that kind of stuff at card shows. The other thing, are people just, every single time you go to one of these card shows, people are filming. People are filming this shit, and you guys don't think they are? It's free content. Every single time you go to one of these card shows, almost every single vendor is filming because it is comp. Besides anybody stealing, besides the scum of the earth fucking coming up and just grabbing people's cards and taking them back to their rat cave, okay? This is free content for everybody. There's no way these guys aren't going to be filming this whole stuff. And if you think you're going to slide one over, if you think you're going to get a fast one over a lot of these vendors, even if the person you're stealing from directly doesn't have a camera, I guarantee the person next to them or someone across the way or something, someone's filming in this whole establishment. It's Pokemon cards, man. It's too much money. It's too much time. It's too much like of people's life where people are putting this stuff into business. And if you don't think people are filming in some way or another, or people looking out for each other, as crappy as this community can be sometimes, and as much as we can disagree on prices, market, what to actually pay for stuff, the gatekeeping, financial, all that shit, right? Okay. I think everybody agrees that stealing from other people is just flat out wrong. And a lot of people who would surprise you would come out and, call other people out for stealing from other people. Even if they don't necessarily, I would do it. I'd call out motherfuckers. I'd call out someone stealing from Pearpod in a goddamn heartbeat. I would. I'd be like, hey, you're stealing from homie. Don't do that shit. What the fuck, man? And I'd blast it up. I'd make the biggest scene. I'd scream about it. I'd fucking be like, oh, we got ourselves a thief over here. Oh, what are you doing right there? Does that belong to you? Is that your backpack? I don't remember you walking in with that backpack. I'd make the biggest scene about it too. And I don't care. I'm not embarrassed by that stuff. It's good. We need to show examples of stuff. We need to have people getting held. And I hope the person in this video, I hope they get held accountable. Not purely just for them, but so kids and people like that as well that are there, especially that little guy right there. That little homie, not a part of it whatsoever. I'm not blaming anybody. That is not his fault at fucking all that Big Dog decided to be a piece of shit. But some accountability has to be held. So at least the little homie knows, like, hey, there is things that happen for this stuff. You just can't do whatever you want. And some kind of positive value and message should be instilled inside I hate seeing that, man. I hate seeing people act like degens with it's one thing to do it for yourself. It's one thing to just put your own life at risk. But when you're with especially a child, man, that's just bullshit. That's some fucked up cowardly stuff, man. Come on. What the hell? I don't really know what else to say. It's just fucked up. There needs to be I hope something happens. I hope some level of accountability is achieved. That's all I got. Once again, Pokey drops for video. I appreciate you showing this. Yeah, spread it around. Spread this shit around so there's some level of accountability. That's all I got. Appreciate it, Virgin Gang. See you later. Pokemon card thieves, man. It's not bad enough that we just have all this stuff and we just have and of course involving other people and doing it around the very impressionable youth that are watching that stuff as well. I'm pretty sure most kids know that's bad. At the same time, I would hate for some terrible impression to be made on that. Just a future little Oliver Twist to be made in order to it's not even their fault either. That's bullshit.